I spent my whole life growing up trying to be the best basketball player I could be. And over time, I got to a point where I was really good. Had we Our team went to the state championship. We ended up losing. I was Western Regional Player of the Year in North Carolina, 3A. I played college basketball, and I had a pretty good career. It was very fulfilling, and I got to the point where ultimately I decided that it was time to move on and do other things. And one of the things that I learned after basketball, and you've heard me talk about it a lot, was meditation and how meditation changed my life. And I had been meditating for 2, 3 years at this point, and I'm playing in a league. After I'm done officially playing basketball, I'm playing in like an adult basketball league in Charlotte. And I had this idea that I was going to meditate while I was playing basketball in this league. And so I was playing in this game and I started to like meditate. I've always meditated just sitting straight up, head up, not laying down, eyes closed. But I decided to go through my mindfulness practice while I was playing. And the craziest thing happened. I had the most amazing flow state in the zone game I've ever had. I had 48 points, and it was crazy. I hit a buzzer beater from half court at the end of the first half, and when that happened, I was like, wow, there is something to this. And I just thought about this. I haven't played in as many leagues as I'd like to lately, but I want to try it again. But it was something that was so powerful and so magnificent about just purely being in the moment. And I tell you that story because when I was coming up in basketball, I was always trying so hard to just like play a good game. And there was something that I learned after in that day in that meditation game, I call it. I have only told a few people this, but there was something so like clear and like flowing and just reactive to the moment as opposed to like trying to force things, and like plays started coming to me. I started making shots, and this, I'll say this in the weirdest way possible, it felt like I became the ball. I know that's probably like way too much for some of you to understand, but it felt like I was so present. It felt like I was like putting the ball into the hole even though I was shooting like 30-foot shots. It felt like I was taking the ball and just I was the ball and I went through the hoop almost. It was crazy. It was out of this world. And all I did was my meditation practice while I was playing, and it was just an effortless game. It was fun. And the reason I tell you this is because you can take these practices that we talk about, meditation, personal development, and you can do them consciously. You can try really hard and put in your discipline and sit down and meditate and exercise. But you can also implement these disciplines throughout your everyday life. And it could be in sports, it could be in a men's league, it could be at work, it could be walking around, it could be even while you're exercising, you could be doing some of this mindfulness practices, and it could be listening to the right stuff. But I tell you this because life should be like that. Life shouldn't be something that you force and you try to make something happen all the time. It should be a flow state that you get into. And the more often you can access this flow state, the more often you can win and win big. And when I say win, it really means in any aspect of your life. If it's your health, if it's your wealth, if it's your fitness, if it's your money. And money, I've learned very clearly, flows like water. And it flows where your attention goes and also where you let it flow. And when you're letting it flow, it feels I'm sure you've had moments kind of like my basketball experience where I was meditating. You may play a sport, you may have had like moments where you're in the zone, you may play video games where you're just busting everybody and you're just in flow state. But there's times where it becomes so effortless and so natural. And that is when you're at your best, and that's how when money flows. And when money doesn't flow, you're feeling stressed and you're feeling worried and you're feeling you may be down on yourself. You may be feeling like your value's not there, or that you can't stay disciplined and you can't stay true to your word, or you don't have confidence, or whatever the case may be. Those are all very slow, low vibration thoughts and frequencies, and that's the opposite of when you're at your best. And so, to become your best, let things flow. Let everything come natural. Be in the present moment. And it's something that I'm constantly working on, something that I'm trying to be better at myself. And I'm going to try to meditate while I play basketball again. I just remembered this. I wanted to share it with you. And I think that if I can access that flow state more often, I'm going to be of better service. I'm going to be able to help more people. I'm going to be rewarded in a bigger way. I'm going to be happier. I'm going to be a better family person. I'm going to be a better husband, dad, and just an all-around better person. So appreciate y'all. The world is better when you're better. Be in the moment. Let it flow. And we'll talk to you soon. Let's get it.